Hey there, I'm Marvin, and welcome back to our playthrough of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we completed the loyalty missions for Samara and Tali. With Samara, we went to Omega to track down her daughter Morinth, and by checking in with Arya first, we discovered the location of a victim who bears all the hallmarks of being destroyed, I guess, by an Ardak Yakshi. Going to her apartment, we were able to find logs detailing her encounter with Morinth. And from there, Samara hatches a plan to use Shepard as bait, basically someone that Morinth will find irresistible and use it as an opportunity to lure her out. So again, using these logs that we discovered from the victim, we were able to get Shepard into the VIP section of the afterlife. And by conducting some, activities there, we were able to attract Morinth's attention. She approaches Shepard, and after some conversation, invites Shepard back to her apartment to take things up a notch. At that point, though, Samara is able to spring the trap, and with Shepard's help, we're able to finally take down Morinth. So all things good there. Moving on to Tali's mission then, we travel to the flotilla and land on Tali's original ship, the Raya. And on there we discovered that Tali is being charged with treason for bringing active geth back to the flotilla. And if you recall, geth are a synthetic intelligence, so even though we've mostly been fighting them, these robots, if you will, the geth are not so much the robots as they are the software that's been uploaded to those hardware platforms. So in the past, Tali has sent back sort of disabled hardware pieces with, lingering geth software inside that she believes the Quarians can research to gain better intelligence about the geth. Well, unfortunately, something happened, and geth were activated and overran the ship, Tali's father's ship, the Alarai. So that is the Admiralty Board has blamed Tali for allowing this to happen, and in this position, as actually the captain of the Normandy, Shepard has the opportunity to be Tali's defense counselor, and so she argues that Tali should be given the opportunity to defend herself by investigating what has happened on the Alarai. So that's what we did. We discovered there that tragically, Tali's father, Rael, holding himself to a promise to bring Tali back to the homeworld, he initiated a very aggressive research program into neutralizing the geth, to the point where upon getting really close to discovering sort of this new breakthrough method, he allows his team to bypass standard security protocols on closing that final gap, and as a result, the geth that they were experimenting on were actually able to take control of the systems on that ship, get onto hardware platforms, and overwhelm the whole crew. So we unfortunately find all the Quarians deceased, including Tali's father. And in the shock of it all, Tali actually pleads with Shepard not to reveal any of this back on the Alarai, because doing so would essentially destroy Rael's reputation and all that he has done as a member of the Admiralty Board. So with that concluded, we went back to the Raya, and Shepard instead kind of makes this heartfelt plea, pointing to Tali's exceptional record on the Normandy, and in particular the events of Mass Effect 1, where she helps the team overcome Saren and the geth, and that's enough to get her exonerated. So we were successful in keeping Tali from getting exiled from the flotilla while also preserving the legacy of her father. And with that, we should check in with our companions and see how they're doing.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
And around this point, if you are a male Shepard, you can actually initiate a romance with Tali.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of geth. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
Alright.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
And that is really true. Samara will feature in the next Mass Effect game, the third one, and you'll find that she never really finds a personal dream to attach to, rather she focuses on her duty as a Justicar, and it's unfortunate that you never really find any kind of quote-unquote, I guess, happy ending for her. If you're curious, there is no opportunity to pursue a romance with Samara, which I think honestly makes sense given her role as a Justicar and her wholehearted belief towards that particular path. So this is about the extent of what we get, at least right now.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat Yakshi.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
Yeah, there you go.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace. Due in no small part to you.
There we go. Alrighty, and then we also get a message from Neff's mother. Neff is the victim that Morinth took out in Omega that allowed us to track her down. Okay, so at this point in the game, we have basically completed almost all of the loyalty missions There's still one more character that we can recruit, but this character isn't revealed until we push forward with the next primary mission, the Reaper IFF. Now, unfortunately, a bit of a spoiler alert, completing this mission kind of puts us on a point of no return. So if there are any lingering sort of side quests that you want to complete, now is the time to do so. And in that vein, we have a few available to us that are rather meaningful. Some we're going to save till after we complete the main mission, which is a funny little quirk, I guess, of Mass Effect 2, that completing the main mission doesn't just end the game. You can still play it and do a few things. So the first one is Arrival, which we received quite a while ago from Admiral Hackett himself. So this is not a Cerberus mission. This will complete later because canonically, from a story point of view, this is actually the last thing that Shepard does before the end of Mass Effect 2. But in terms of gameplay, it doesn't really matter. There's also Lair of the Shadow Broker, which is a DLC that was added that allows us to help Liara track down the Shadow Broker and complete what she was so passionate to, what she's been so passionately pursuing since we met up with her on Ilium. That is my favorite, I think, mission or DLC, if you will, for this game, so I'm going to save that one for last. And then there's also Overlord, which is kind of this interesting side quest, and that's the one we're going to pursue right now. So let's go into that. Assuming, of course, that I can find the location. Oh, there it is.
My name is Dr. Gavin Archer. The situation is urgent. We're facing a catastrophic VI breakout. I'll explain the details later, but you must retract that transmission dish. The controls aren't far from your position. You have to hurry.
Alrighty, so we have landed on the planet and are ready to go. Before we get too far into this mission, I just want to state very clearly that there is a cutscene at the very end of this mission, right after the final boss fight, that honestly is pretty disturbing. I will make a call out when we actually reach that point, but there's definitely some gruesome visual elements related to that cutscene that can be very off-putting, so I'll let you know about that in a second. Here we are. This, by the way, is the Hammerhead. We're gonna. This is sort of Mass Effect 2's version of the Mako from Mass Effect 1, and we'll get to use that a little bit later, though not too much, because it's honestly, those sections aren't the most interesting to do. Now, let me see, I think... I thought there was a way you can get in here. Let's see.
Be advised, this is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon...
Over here, on the monitor. Ah, there you are. I've locked myself in a computer room on the far side of the base. There are geth on the loose. A rogue VI program has seized control, and I've lost a lot of friends today. I'd hate to see you join them. Please, watch yourself.
Okay. They're ominous.
This is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and
here we go.
checked with security personnel on duty.
Status report. Please inform the elusive man that we've made great strides in our research. His doubts about the lack of progress are unwarranted. A demonstration is forthcoming. Memo to all project personnel. I understand there's some concern.
Oh,
Damn it. The VI's overridden the controls. We have to stop him. He's trying to upload his program off-planet. Destroy the antenna inside the dish. There's a tram on the lower level. Get to it as fast as you can. Memo to all project personnel. I understand there's some concern about handling live geth. I agree it's a risk, but the potential reward is far greater. Someday your sons and daughters will thank you.
I somehow doubt that. Alright, so throughout this mission we're going to see the rogue VI trying to communicate with us.
This is an automated security update. Geth activity has been detected. Please remain at your workstations until the all-clear is given.
Oh, lovely.
Welcome. Today's lunch special is beef fillet with egg salad.
Here we go! I'll get close ready!
Memo to all project personnel.
Any more? Oh, yes. Alright, so there was a log back there that I missed. In the middle of all this fighting.
Memo to all project personnel. Congratulations on your hard work. Tomorrow we make the next leap forward. It'll be a great day for Cerberus and an even greater day for humanity.
It's got the hallmarks of a Cerberus mission gone wrong. Overconfident leader congratulating everyone that it's going to be a great day without before the actual great thing has happened.
Damn it all. He's aligning the dish to a new upload target. He'll have a clear line of sight to our satellite. This is going to be tight.
I don't actually think there is a timer though for completing this part of the mission. We'll see.
Arriving at dish access. Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
This is Project Overlord with an emergency message to Cerberus Command. We've experienced a catastrophic security failure and are requesting assistance.
What do you mean our outgoing comms are jammed? How can it do that?
Whoops.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
Down.
Weapons ready.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data.
Oh no. Alright. Sorry, I played that a little too aggressive.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
Right behind you. One left.
You need to destroy the support struts now. They have their own capacitors. Try blowing them up.
Warning. Structural integrity of base has been compromised.
Sorry for all the jarring movement.
Structural integrity.
Oh boy.
You've done it. You've severed the link to the satellite.
So how are we gonna get down?
Gotta be kidding.
Move! The whole thing's giving way!
Over here!
What the hell's going on around here?
Man's reach exceeding his grasp. Come on, I'll explain. You have my thanks, Commander Shepard. You bought us some time, though probably not much. This isn't over yet.
You owe us that explanation.
This is Project Overlord, an attempt to gain influence over the geth by interfacing a human mind with a VI. The results have been less than satisfactory.
I'd hate to see what you call a disaster.
You can't dismiss the entire project. We did succeed, at least partially. My brother, David, volunteered to serve as a test subject, but his mind couldn't handle the VI connection. He's like a virus now, infecting our networks and seizing control of any technology he finds. It's why you had to destroy the dish. Imagine if his program got off-world.
You should have considered that before you started the experiment.
We couldn't be expected to account for every outcome. Certainly not the abomination David has become. David, the VI has fortified itself in the main laboratory at Atlas Station. It's in lockdown now. To enter, you need to manually override security from our facilities in the Prometheus and Vulcan stations.
And what happens if I have to kill your brother?
Let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
What went wrong with the experiment?
David volunteered to interface with the VI to give it genuine consciousness. Theoretically, it should have been safe, but with artificial intelligence, there's no such thing as safe.
Then you shouldn't have attempted it.
And what if you'd never attempted to find the Reapers, Commander Shepard? Where would the galaxy be then? Sometimes you have to ignore the risks.
I don't really think that's the same thing, buddy.
Tell me more about Project Overlord.
We wanted to turn the geth's religious impulse into a weapon. When we saw them following Saren, we realized they could be swayed. And if a proper figurehead was created, a virus with a face, if you will, the geth might be controlled.
Ugh.
I'm heading out now.
The other stations are all within driving distance. Best of luck, Commander.
Now, I brought Talia here to make it a little bit more, of a role-playing fit, but unfortunately, I don't think she actually has any special dialogue. Alright, so let's head over here. Alright, so as
you need to find Vulcan and Prometheus stations and override the lockdown from each facility. Doesn't matter which one you hit first, but you can't enter Atlas Station until you've dealt with both. Also, keep an eye out for Cerberus security mechs. The VI has likely taken control of them. Archer out.
Alrighty, so as you mentioned, we gotta head to 2 more stations. There's a lot of travel involved, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip this part because it's not nearly as interesting. And we'll see you back once I reach the first station. Alright, and we're back. We are in Vulcan Station, one of the 2 that we need to take offline. And getting here mostly involved actually playing a game of Frogger with the Hammerhead, jumping over rocks that are floating on lava streams to make our way to the facility.
Pressure levels in valve D4 have exceeded maximum threshold. Manual control is required.
Guess we're not going that way.
Taking heavy fire! Yeah! Here we go. I'll have their field.
Received an SOS from Atlas Station. Archer has declared a project emergency. We're trying to shut down the power generators to starve the VI, but it's already hacked our automated systems. I'm ordering my people to sabotage the plant any way they can.
Well, not good enough, I guess. Nope.
Combat drone ready. It's going to go.
Aw, poor Mac. Alright, there we go.
Are you receiving this? Commander Shepard, this is Dr. Archer. Please respond.
I hear you, Doctor. We've hit the override at Vulcan Station and are moving on. Shepard out.
Alrighty.
Commander, that was a daring piece of work. Vulcan Station was a success. You still need to go to Prometheus Station and override the lockdown from there. Good luck.
Alright, I'll see you when I get to Prometheus Station. Alright, now we are back at Prometheus Station. Getting here is a little bit more involved. You have to fight your way through.
Attention visitors. This Cerberus facility contains hazardous AI technology.
You have to
agree to assume all liability for personal injuries or death that may occur during your visit. Thank you.
you have to fight through this big geth cannon that's shielded. So definitely want to look up a guide if you want to see exactly how to do that. Yeah, so now we're in the carcass of a geth ship where they've done some more research, and if you see the suspended geth over here, you can probably guess what's going to happen at some point during this part of the mission.
Hanging around all these dormant machines is creepy. It's like death staring at us from the shadows. Oh, I'd rather work at Vulcan Station.
I agree with that one. That was a little bit tasteless.
Everything's off wire. Archer declared a lockdown, but our station's already infected. What does the VI want? It keeps screaming at us. Nobody understands. It's like it's hurting us. At least the geth are still dormant.
And if you listen really closly, you can barely make out the words to make it stop.
To all Cerberus personnel, in an effort to reduce workplace stress, music has been approved for station-wide broadcast.
Okay, and now we've reached the puzzle element of this part of the mission.
Analysis. The objective is located on the far side of this impasse.
So you got to move some platforms down here to reach this section to initiate the lockdown. You can also move it to try to get some goodies over there, but we're not going to bother with that. Okay, so we're going to... Whoops, sorry, that's to get this stuff. This hopefully should... Oh no. Sorry. 1 second. Okay. Alright, there we go. Here's the second lockdown. Removed.
Override of Atlas Station lockdown accepted.
And there's the catch. I knew this was too easy. Come on, let's move.
Hostile geth activity detected. Armed response is authorized. Cerberus reminds all personnel that this emergency is now classified information. Disclosure to outside parties is a violation of your confidentiality agreement. Geth nodes 7 through 14 are now active. Emergency action required.
fields.
Ooh, alright. That should be the end of that.
Commander, you've done it. The lockdown has been cancelled. You can now breach Atlas Station and end this nightmare. You'll need to find the main server room there to shut down the VI experiment. Good luck.
Alrighty, see you back at Atlas Station.
Looks like you're in, Commander. Good. I'm getting some troubling readings here, though. The VI is trying to upload its program directly from your location. Get to the server room and shut down the core before it can... Archer log 155.2. For years, my brother's condition has been a handicap. That changed today. His autistic mind is the breakthrough I've been looking for. He can communicate with the geth. Such a tremendous grasp of mathematics. It seems serendipity is alive and well in the 22nd century.
What's that, Shepard?
Sorry, Tally.
Archer log 157.8. Unless he sees results, the elusive man is shutting us down next week. I have no choice. I'm going to tap David directly into the geth neural network and see if he can influence them. The danger should be negligible. David might even enjoy it.
And right there, you can see that David did not volunteer to connect himself to the geth intelligence. It was Gavin, under pressure from trying to keep his project from being cancelled, that forced the situation. So yeah, not a good guy.
Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 5. Arriving at level 7.
That one hit.
Arriving at level 6. Please contact facility support. This elevator is not in service. Please choose another. Smoke detected. Please extinguish all cigarettes. This is a
Clear point 4. I'd be lying if I said no harm could come to David. His autistic mind is as alien to me as an actual alien. Anything could happen when we plug him in. But I have to try, don't I?
Did you have to try, Gavin?
This might be useful.
warning. Decelerator offline. Serious injury may occur.
Alright, small warning here. Mission's about to get a little bit trippy.
Get ready. Don't be surprised if this button summons a Reaper.
we're on our own now. So I guess somehow we are basically interfacing with the VI by pressing that button.
Time on this project is running out. There are no options left. How to get the geth's attention?
The robot says hello.
Eureka, David. You're a miracle worker.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
David, can you repeat my notes from Thursday's experiment?
Square root of 918.09 is 30.3.
David, please pay attention.
Loud. It's getting loud in here.
I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that. Would you mind repeating my notes from Thursday's experiment?
Log 137.3. The experiment yielded no discernible patterns of geth obedience. End dictation now, David. Hell, the elusive man will have my head for this.
Thank you. And how are you feeling today?
Square root of 924.16 is 30.4. Earplugs would be good.
David, I want you to order the geth to take a step forward.
How does he do it?
David is a mathematical savant. His autistic mind can interpret the geth language at its most basic form and mimic their phonetics. With his photographic memory, cross-referencing the meaning as a snap. He's literally a human computer.
And you think he can interface with the geth's neural network?
I do.
Is that even safe, Doctor?
I see no harm in finding out.
Yeah, that's where we're at. Okay.
Warning. Elevator exceeds maximum weight capacity.
Alright, and we are now at the boss fight. So again, at the end of this boss fight, you should be wary of the final cutscene. It is very, very gruesome.
We're ready. Open a connection to the geth network. David, no! Tell the geths to stand down!
Node acquired. Normandy SR2 is within range. Attempting to establish upload link.
here it comes. Just a big warning right here.
Quiet. Please, make it stop.
Wait! Commander! I'm begging you. Don't do anything rash.
Rash? Like forcing your own brother into an experiment?
I know how this must look, but I never intended any harm to come to him. You must believe me. It's not like I planned this. It was an accident. Seeing David communicate with the geth, it all seemed harmless.
I saw his memory. He begged you not to do this.
I was desperate. The elusive man doesn't broker failure. Any war we fight with the geth will be bloody. I was asked to find a way to avoid that.
Who gave you the right to play God?
People who are too afraid to make difficult decisions themselves. When they pray for a miracle, they're really praying for men like me to make the tough choices. If my work spares 1 million mothers mourning the loss of 1 million sons, my conscience will rest easy.
Ugh, the arrogance.
Look at him. Your brother would never be the same.
The damage may not be permanent. He might recover some semblance of his mind.
So you'll sacrifice your brother's happiness for your own ambition.
Square root of 906.01 equals
30.1. What I've done to David is unethical. If he dies, it's unforgivable. Let me take care of him. Please.
quiet. Please, make it stop.
I've seen enough of your cruelty to know he'll never be free from it here. I'm taking him away.
No, leave him! He's too valuable!
You even think about coming after your brother and this bullet will be waiting for you. Then we'll see who's valuable.
Where will you take him?
Grissom Academy. They can help special cases like David. Minus the torture. Joker, contact the Academy and let them know we've got someone who needs their help.
Aye, aye, Commander.
The elusive man can fire me if he doesn't like it.
Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Here we go. And here's the debrief from the elusive man. Naturally, he takes the more pragmatic view of things. And then also, this is Zen from Tally's loyalty mission. So we didn't tell the Admiralty Board anything about what Rail was doing, but clearly, after examining the records on the Alloy, Zen figured out what Rail was doing, and clearly isn't pleased with our attempt to hide this from her. Alright, well, with the end of that cutscene, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode right here. So today we tackled Project Overlord, the DLC for Mass Effect 2, which goes over the story of one of Cerberus's projects, where Gavin Archer was tasked with trying to find a way to control the geth, much like how Saren did in the first Mass Effect, though. honestly, I'm not entirely sure of that rationale because Saren never really followed the geth. It was Sovereign the Reaper who controlled them, so whatever. In any case, we learned that because of his unique mind, Gavin's brother David was able to communicate with the geth, and out of desperation to show the elusive man progress on his project, he accelerates his experiment and tries to connect David directly to the geth VI intelligence, which ends up being overwhelming for David, and he out of desperation just causes a lot of mayhem trying to rid himself of this torture. We were able to fight our way to David by removing lockdowns on two ancillary stations, Vulcan and Prometheus, and then at the main Atlas station get to David and remove the restraints on him. So with the Paragon ending, we are taking David to Grissom Academy, which actually is a location that's featured in Mass Effect 3, and essentially is a school for talented biotic and tech youth. So definitely a much better place for David to be. And yeah, so with that, definitely one of the sadder and scarier stories here on Mass Effect 2, but a very compelling one, I will say. It was a good DLC to add to the series. Yeah, gosh. So with that, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Mass Effect 2. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to Buddy Up Gaming for future installments of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, as well as other family-friendly gaming content. My name is Marvin. Hope you're having a good one, and take care out there.